Hi everyone and welcome. My name is Shaham. I'm gonna go through three questions today. So the first one is three consecutive integers have a sum of 108. Find all three numbers. So there are some worded questions and we're gonna use algebra to solve it. So the first one, as I said, is you have three consecutive integers, and what is really important to know what consecutive means. Pretty much it means those numbers that follow each other. So for example, if I have 1, 2, 3, there are three consecutive integers, they follow each other. But sometimes the question is asking you consecutive odd or consecutive even. So if you are talking about odd, okay, so you have to know, like for example 2, 4, 6. Okay, now I guess everyone knows what integer is. So it's a whole number, positive, negative numbers, and 0. So now three consecutive integers. For example, if you had 1, 2, 3, we can see going from 1 to 2, we have increased by 1. Going from 2 to 3, we have increased by 1. So pretty much the first number is 1. The next one is 1 plus 1. And the third one is not this one here, whatever we have, which is 2, 2 plus 1. So now, because we don't know those numbers, we're going to use unknown variables, x, y, z, s, whatever you want. So, because we're talking about numbers, let's use n. So the first number is n. Okay? So the second number, if the first one is n, then the next one consecutive has to be one more. So has to be one more plus 1. So the next one is going to be n plus 1. And then if you have another one more, has to be n plus 1 plus 1. Okay? Now, we know that, this part here, this is the same as n plus 2. And the question says, have a sum. Sum is addition, isn't it? So we're going to have n plus 1. That's the second number, isn't it? The first one, second, n plus 2. So it is equal to 108. And the first thing is, the next thing now is to collect like terms. And you can see we have 1, 2, 3 n's, n plus n. That is equal to 3n. So I'm going to go here like this. Okay. 3n, and okay, that's done. Now we have 1 plus 2, that's 3, plus 3 is equal to 108. So, and now if you remember what we did before, so you're just going to take away from both sides. We're going to be left with 3n is equal to 105. And having 3n, we need to get rid of, 3. So all we need is actually having 1n. In order to get that, we need to divide both sides by 3, because 3 divided by 3 is 1. So, and therefore, from here, n is equal to 35. Okay, now let's have a look at another one. So another one talks about the triangle. So, and it does have perimeter of 48. Find x. Okay, find x. So I know people sometimes say, here it is. Okay, here it is. But what we have to do is to find the value of x. Okay, so make this smiley face a little bit nicer. Perimeter. What is perimeter and how do we find perimeter of triangle? So pretty much we're just adding the sides along this, you start from one side, go around, and you go back where you started. So what do we have? If we started here, today is 28 meters. then the other side is 3x meters, and the last one is 2x meters. I'm not going to include units here, but I'm just checking that the units are the same. So the units have to be the same. If not, you have to convert in the same unit. So it's equal 48 meters. Again, the same thing. So collecting like terms. So what we have? We have here 3x and 2x, which is 5x plus 28 is equal to 48. Again, you have seen it before. Take away 28 from both sides. And now we are left with, it is gone. So we are left with, from here, 5x is equal to 48. Take away 28 is 20. 5x, how many x's do we need? Only one. And in order to get 1, we divide 5 by 5 because it's going to give us 1. And whatever you do on one side, you do on the other side as well. And now we have 5 divided by 5 is 1. And the final answer from here is x is equal to 4. The next question is about collector that has collection of 2 cents and 5 cent stamps. So they have 3 times as many 2 cent stamps as 5 cent stamps. The total value of the stamps is 66 cents. And now how many of each stamps do they have? So the first thing that we're going to do is assign some variables. I'm going to blue one. So the number, for example, number of 5 cents is, we can say x value. Then the number of 2 cents, we can use different variable, but because we're dealing with linear equations, not simultaneous equation, and we do have one more information that they said they have 3 times as many 2 cents than 5. Okay, so therefore, if the 5 cents is x, so 3 times as many, so it's going to be 3 x's. Okay, so I'm just going to have this on the side. Yeah, beautiful. Now, so let's have a look what's next one. So they have 3 times. No. The total value of the stamps is 66 cents. So we have here 2 cent stamps. Okay. So we have 5 cent stamps. Okay. So writing is not the best one because I'm on the end of the slide. So now we do know 5 cent stamps, it's x, yeah, and we do know 2 cent stamps are 3 x's. Now, however, we now have to be careful because this is the number of 2 cent stamps. Okay, number, how many do we have? But we also know that each one actually is worth 2. So therefore, we have to go here 2 times of 2 cent stamps, and then plus each 5 cent stamp is worth 5 cents. So, and 5 times cent stamp. So, and all of this is equal to 66. Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to simplify. So I'm going to go 2 times 3x plus 5 times x is equal 66. From here, 2 times 3x is 6x. And now it's not hard. Actually, it's pretty easy. So 6x plus 5x is 11x. It's equal to 66. And from here, we can say that x is equal to 6 because 66 divided by 11 is 6. Now, therefore, we have the values of x, but we still have to answer the question, how many of each? So x is representing number of 5 cents, so we can say Therefore, we have 6 5-cent stamps, and we have how many? 3 times x, 3 times 6, that's x times 6, but okay, let's go back there. 3 times 6 is equal to 18, so therefore we have 18 2-cent stamps. Okay, thank you for watching, and that would be all for today. Bye.